is 5:17. Storm alert is at moderate because we are waking up to a few showers this morning. Not a whole lot of lightning. We did earlier this morning, but that's kind of dwindling, and these showers should clear out as we work our way towards mid to late morning. And because we're waking up active and to cloud cover, it's going to take a while for storms to redevelop as we work our way into the afternoon. So it should be slow to go later on today. But let's go ahead and show you where we do have an advisory in effect. That does include the Catalinas and parts of the foothills. A flood advisory is in effect there until a little after 6 a.m. And what this means is low-lying areas could start to flood a little bit. So just be sure to keep an eye out for that as you work your way through washes for your morning commute. Of course, always turn around. Zooming in a little bit closer to Metro Tucson, you can see most of us have stayed dry over the last few hours. Most of the rain is coming down over the Catalinas, the foothills, and the Rincon Mountains. A little bit of the east side as well, but most of the heavy stuff over the mountains. But that is kind of starting to weaken a little bit. Up towards Benson, we're seeing some light to moderate showers. Same thing on your way to Wilcox. So the I-10 is going to be wet in some spots. The Huachuca Mountains also seeing some light to moderate rainfall. Same thing near Huachuca City and Sierra Vista. Seeing some sprinkles right now. Same thing out towards Amado, and then up to Graham and Greenlee County. Some light to moderate showers kind of in and around Safford. So the roadways will be wet in some spots. Live view outside right now, definitely a gloomy start. Kind of looks like, you know, winter time, but it doesn't feel like it. Temps are in the 60s and 70s right now. Feeling very muggy as well. 69 for the east side, 72 for Davis-Monthan, 75 for Casas Adobes, and then to the south and east, mainly in the 60s. Portal, you're at 62, 63 in Pierce, and about 76 out towards Ajo. High temps today will only warm into the upper 90s, if not maybe low 100s in a couple of spots. Thanks to the active start and the cloudy morning, temps just aren't going to be able to warm up that much, which is nice. Some scattered storms are expected later on today. It's going to be hit and miss. We've got about a 50 to 60% chance in a few spots. So we'll still see some activity, but really not until later on in the afternoon. The storm threats have not changed since last week. Hail threat is low. Flood, wind, and dust, that is all at moderate, just because these thunderstorms could produce some heavy rainfall, some gusty wind, and that could easily kick up some blowing dust. So always be on the lookout for that this time of the monsoon. For the futurecast now, around 8 a.m. on the cloudy side. Again, that's why storms are going to be a little bit slow to go later on, right around 1 p.m. Just showing light stuff developing over the high terrain, and then we should start to see some thunderstorms get going around 4, especially to the southeast in southwest Cochise County, seeing some moderate to heavy rainfall there, potentially some thunderstorms still around 7 p.m. But that's pretty much it for today. Going to be a little bit slow thanks to the active start this morning. For the forecast, rainfall just a few hundredths of an inch for most, maybe a little over that for Benson, up to about a quarter of an inch. Some isolated spots in Cochise County could see a little bit more than that where the thunderstorms develop, but most spots seeing rain today are going to see light amounts between trace amounts and a 1/10 of an inch. And for the next 7 days, we have coverage every single day. It's just going to vary day to day. You know, some days we have a 20% chance, other days a 40% chance. So no matter what, stay storm alert every single afternoon. Thankfully, because of the storm coverage and daily rounds of storms, temps aren't going to really warm up all too much, staying right around, if not below average for this time of year. That's a check of weather.